Themis Legal Academy, a prestigious high school with alumni in the highest echelons of the legal world.
Okay then. Oh no, I'm gonna be late. Oh, finally. So this is it. The illustrious Themis Legal Academy. This is the place where many distinguished lawyers and prosecutors got their start. When news spread Mr. Wright had gotten his attorney's badge back, he received a call from the school asking him to pay a visit. Mr. Wright brought us along hoping we'd learn something from the experience. But no, I had to go and blow up by getting here 30 minutes late. This is not all business today. After all, today's the school festival. Culpable curry. That's good. Prosecuting classy cafe. Wow, this place is school festival written all over it, literally. But why are the cold stairs? Is it because everyone's in a school uniform except me? Well, I like the way I dress. I wonder where Mr. Wright and Apollo are. Your attention, please. This is an announcement from the Mock Trial Committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. Thank you. Guilty dogs. Sounds like a mock trial's about to start. Where's this lecture hall? Looks like all the students and faculty are heading that way. Might as well join them. Maybe I'll find Mr. Wright and Apollo there. This must be the lecture hall. Woo, they spent some serious money on this place. District Court can't even compete. Hey Athena, over here. Ah, Mr. Wright, Apollo. I've been looking for you two. Sorry I'm late. It's okay. Sorry we couldn't wait for you. But we didn't want to be late for our meeting. Lucky for you, the person we're supposed to meet also seems to be running late. Mr. Wright, Mr. Justice, it seems Professor Court has yet to arrive. Uh-oh. What the fucking hell?
How unprofessional of her to keep her visitors to our esteemed institution waiting like this. I shall make her right. I will not... Oh, who do we have here?
Oh, right, you haven't been introduced yet.
Yes, you must be the young lady Mr. Wright was telling me about. I'm Aristotle Mead.
Of course his name's fucking Aristotle.
A professor at this hallowed hall of learning. I oversee the lawyer course here. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Athena Sykes. I just recently got my attorney's badge myself. Nice to meet you too.
How wonderful, so vigorous and vivacious. You've earned yourself a gold star.
Ugh. Can you not do that? You look like a fucking face morph on Gmod. Thanks. That big smile of his is kind of scary though. Looks like the mock trial's about to begin. What are we going to do about our meeting? Oh, speaking of the mock trial, do either of you know what it's about?
Oh, but I thought we sent a pamphlet to your office.
Right, the pamphlet. Whatever happened to that? You won't be seeing it again. Teresa used it for the old rip-up and restore it trick. Unfortunately, it didn't work as advertised.
Well, it seems I better explain the situation then.
Thank you, Professor.
Now, does anyone have any questions?
I do, Professor. Can you tell us about your school?
What an excellent question. Here's a gold star for asking.
Oh, thank goodness you didn't do that fucking mouth morph again.
Our academy has 3 courses to choose from. Students seeking to be lawyers take the lawyer course. Likewise, budding prosecutors take the prosecutor course. And future judges, the judge course.
Wow, you've seen everything here from someone who wants to seriously pursue a career in law.
Yes, well, it's what makes our school special, and today even more so. After all, we ought to be treated to a lecture by the legendary attorney Phoenix Wright. We can't wait to hear all about his return to the legal profession.
You're giving a lecture, Mr. Wright? But you're not even a professor. Well, I'm just giving them what they want. Did you even know you were meant to be giving a lecture here today? Yeah, sort of, but I came early because I was supposed to have a meeting with the head of the judge course, Constance Court. That's the victim, man. It's been a whirlwind of a morning. Let's leave it at that.
Professor Court, she's a wonderful instructor, but quite unpunctual.
Oh, so that's who's late.
From what I've heard, our esteemed Mr. Wright here is scheduled to hold a training seminar tomorrow in addition to today's lecture.
A training seminar for lawyers? What exactly does that involve?
Well, it involves the very skills that make a lawyer.
Stop doing that.
The arm angle when shouting objection, the proper way to strike the podium. How to project one's voice, and most importantly, how to bluff your way to victory.
Who exactly do you want me to teach stuff like that to again?
What a wonderful question. You just earned yourself a gold star. The great honor of taking a seminar by a famous lawyer and a famous prosecutor. That was at the stake in this mock trial, the crown jewel of the school festival. The mock trial in question is a prestigious event that every student aspires to win. The top student in the lawyer course and the top student in the prosecutor course face off in a simulated court case at this very school. As for the case itself, We select the best script written by a judge course student and base our case on that.
Oh, a one-on-one battle? How thrilling! So the student studying to be a lawyer wins, they get to take my training seminar? What if the other student wins? I'm not a prosecutor, so...
There's no cause for alarm. We have a famous prosecutor ready for just such a case.
Is it Edgeworth?
But exactly who it is, that's a special surprise.
Please be Edgeworth. Famous prosecutor? No, it can't be. Professor Means, forgive me for interrupting you and your guests. Oh. Oh, it's Juniper! Southern Belle, that's the voice I did right. I'm Juniper Woods, a senior in the judge course. Professor, the trial will begin shortly, but since you're delivering the pre-trial speech, would you mind waiting up in the balcony until we're ready for you?
My, how very organised you are, Juniper. You earned yourself a gold star, too. But what about Professor Court? Oh, I suppose she'll eventually arrive. No, I trust you'll look after our visitors, Juniper.
Yes, of course, Professor Means. Juniper? Juniper Woods, is that you? Huh? Fiend? Athena? I almost didn't recognize you. I didn't know you were back from Europe. Wait, you two know each other? Now that's a coincidence. We've known each other since we were kids. We're like best friends, right, Junie? Yeah. Well, we lived close to each other, so we used to play in the forest together. Yeah, like a lot. Why won't she look at me? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. We haven't seen each other in a long time. Anyway, we're supposed to go wait in the waiting room, right? Not that I wouldn't mind taking in the mock trial you're putting on today. Unfortunately, the mock trials are only for students and faculty. There is one seat reserved for Mr. Rabb, but no other exceptions allowed.
Yes, I'm very sorry, but it's part of the student curriculum after all. I hope you don't mind remaining in the waiting room until the trial concludes.
Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to learn something new today. I'll tell you what, Apollo. Why don't you take my place? What? Really? Sure. Besides, I'd like to move Professor Court as soon as she gets here. No fair. I want to see the mock trial too. Sorry. I'm going to let Apollo pull what little rank he has, if that's okay with Professor Means.
But of course, Mr. Wright, if that's what you wish.
That smile's very unconvincing. It's settled then. We'll expect a full and detailed report, Apollo, so pay attention. Being the new kid sure stinks. If you would please follow me, I'll escort you down to the waiting room on the first floor. Still no Professor Court. It's been over 30 minutes. And Mr. Wright's snoozing away on the sofa. Oh, this is so boring. I should have hidden the lecture hall and spun on the mock trial. What was that? Ugh. Athena, I could have sworn I just heard something fall down and break. If you go running now, they'll think it was you. Well, it wasn't me. I think it came from somewhere outside. Oh, well, we better go have a look, seeing as everyone else is in the lecture hall. Okay. Is this a stage for some sort of concert? Kind of reminds me of a courtroom. Wait, Athena, behind the witness stand. What? Oh dear. Professor Court, can you hear me? Professor! Wait, that's who we're supposed to be meeting with? It looks like our meeting's been cancelled for us. No way, this can't be real. I called the police, they should be here soon. I'll tell everyone in the lecture hall too. No, wait. They'll find out soon enough once the police get here. Let's do our own crime scene investigating before it gets too crowded around here. Huh? Are we even allowed to do that? It's no big deal as long as we leave it exactly as we found it. Plus... no, never mind. Anyway, we should look around while the scene's still fresh. But... okay, you're the boss. We should start by studying the body. What's the best angle for this? Oh, I guess I really have to examine the body. Well, I guess I better get used to stuff like this if I want to be a full-fledged lawyer. What do we have here? A book? Guessing it fell out of her chest pocket. Wait, what if it's her diary? That's the most private thing a girl has. True, but considering the situation at hand, my apologies to the late Professor Court. Don't! It's more like a planner than a diary. Every page seems to have the same sword mark printed on it. I still think a girl deserves her privacy, but this may help us solve the case. Ah, there's an arrow stuck in her side. Gunshot wounds and stab wounds are perfectly common, but arrow wounds? It's a homicide any way you slice it. In other words, we have a murder on our hands. Murder? Here? So this makes the arrow the murder weapon? Well, that and the bow that shot it. Right, but where could the killer have shot her from? The stage is a sea of obstructions. I'm no expert on archery, but it can't be easy to hit a target with this much stuff around. I don't think this is where she was killed. There's no blood on the ground, for one thing. Would it be possible to kill someone by stabbing them with an arrow? I'm not sure. Guess we better do some more investigating before jumping to conclusions. Notice anything strange about the body? Take a deep breath and take a good look. Well, now you mentioned it, there's no blood around it yet. Yet the victim's body is cold and rigor mortis has already started to dissipate. It would appear that quite some time has passed since Professor Court was murdered. Thing is, the quad was packed with students up until the start of the mock trial. Wait. Doesn't that mean she was killed in a different location? I know. The killer moved the body here while everyone was in the lecture hall. That's a definite possibility. Notice anything else? Her arms are raised over her head and there's dark bruises around her wrists. She's been tied up then. Yes, the professor was probably tied up with something. Eventually her wrists were unbound and as she reached up to stretch she was killed? Actually, I'm not so sure about that theory. Well, there's not exactly a lot to go on. I think that's about all we're going to find out from the body for now. Nice work, Athena. Your face only turned 5 shades of pale. I was expecting 50. We should probably take a picture of the crime scene just in case. Okay, I'm on it. Say cheese. Cheese? And I thought I was the one with a twisted sense of humour. I think that should do it. Right, let's take a better look at the area while we wait for the police to arrive. Oh. This pile of rubble sticks out like a sore thumb. Looks like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe this is the source of the noise we heard. There were supposedly 2 statues on this stage. I seem to recall hearing Co-Ed from the Fine Art Club had made them. There were 2? And the thing over there that remains of another statue? This could be related to the case. Let's take a closer look. There's something buried in the rubble. The famous herald? Wait, we shouldn't disturb it. Let's just read what we can. Final act in torrid love triangle centered on campus She-Devil Juniper Woods. Oh, it's a tabloid then. Level-headed lawyer calls genius and hot-blooded prosecutor calls student. We'll go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the She-Devil's Black Heart. Hugh O'Connor has declared he will confess to her if he wins. Wait, what? I seriously wish I hadn't read that. You find that more shocking than discovering a murder victim's body? We're talking about my friend Junie here. She'd never lead guys on like that. Athena, you don't believe everything you read, do you? This article's clearly written with malicious intent. I'm not buying a word of it. You're right, but it's still disturbing, even if it's third-rate tabloid material. I wonder what this was a statue of. Whatever it was reddish purple in colour. When Apollo and I first got here, both statues were already here, but they were covered up. I bet they were waiting to unveil them when the school festival moved to the stage. You mean this duffel bag looking thing was actually being used to cover the statues? I guess that just leaves the question, were they broken by accident or on purpose? Ah, what a puzzle this is. Mr. Wright, Athena. Oh, here comes Apollo. I've never seen anyone move so fast. Listen, something big's happened. I was at the mock trial when the police announced their body had been found on campus. That's right, and we're the ones who phoned it in. We found Professor Court dead behind the witness stand over there. What? Can you show me? What the? We already had a quick look at the body. It's definitely a homicide. Once the police get here... No, I know it's an homicide. I'm shocked because it's the same. Exactly the same. Whoa there, Apollo. Take a deep breath and explain what you mean. It's the same. The body, that is. It's just like how it was in the mock trial. What? Like in the mock trial? I know. It sounds crazy, but the body's location and position, the murder weapon, the lack of pooling blood. It's all exactly like the mock trial. You're kidding, right? It can't really all be the same, can it? Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. The whole school's in an uproar. There won't be any more classes today. A murder on campus is the last thing I expected at a legal academy. I'll go tell Professor Means that we observed and we discovered the body. You two wait here until you've spoken with the police. Yes, boss. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe we have to wait around here. I can't stay still at times like this. I hope Junie hasn't faded from the shock of the whole thing. Ah, Athena. Athena, there you are. Junie, I'm so glad to see you. I was worried that... Don't worry about me. I'm a student council president after all. I need to be strong. Student council president? Wow, I'm impressed. She's really changed. She used to be kind of sickly and shy. Juniper, was it? You mind if we ask a few questions? Yeah, we're stuck here waiting for the police. There's really not much to do. Sure, what would you like to know? I haven't seen you in ages, Junie. What's it been, 7 years or so? Yes, I remember how you were always there for me, Athena. Maybe it's just me, but I wanted to ask why you seem so distant. Remember how you used to call me Athena? I liked it better that way. I felt like we were sisters, you know. Yes, but I'm student council president now. As a student representative in a famous legal academy, I have to act properly. She was never this stiff and formal before. I knew you wanted to be a judge, but I didn't expect this. It's such a prestigious school, and you're the judge course to boot. Yeah, and Professor Court had been in charge of it until, well, you know. Right, Professor Court was the professor in charge of Junie's course. Excuse me. What sort of teacher was Professor Court? If I had to sum her up in a single word, I'd say she was amazing. A judge must always seek the truth. That was her mantra, and she used it in trying to fix what was wrong with our school. She was a beacon of hope in this dark age of the law. What's wrong with your school? What did you mean by that? Nothing. Never mind. Am I imagining things? Did I detect something in Junie's voice? Professor Court chose my script for the mock trial. That's very concerning. Oh, you mean all the students in the judge course had to submit a script? And yours was the one selected? That's amazing, Junie. Thank you. But now Professor Court is... Who would do such a thing? Just yesterday we were working together trying to get things ready. Excuse me. Are you alright, Junie? Maybe you should take it easy for a while. So she's Still got that cough. Guess she's not as strong as she pretends to be. Why do you need a script in a showdown between a lawyer and a prosecutor? Well, we're simulating a trial, so we needed a script as a framework. All the details about the incident and the people involved are included in the script. We also prepared a crime scene photos and a murder weapon and other kinds of evidence. Wow, you guys really think of everything. Must be all getting all that ready. Yes, well, it was only Professor Cordner. After all, we didn't want the script or other elements of the mock trial to get leaked. We were the only ones in the entire school who knew all the details. Must have been a big pain in the, it must have been really difficult. I wrote the script so that the case could go either way. That way the defense and the prosecution both have equal chance of winning. You think that's all she's capable of? You got another thing coming. Huh? Who said that? Oh, it's these fucking guys, okay.
Juniper's genius doesn't stop at her brilliant script. Yeah?
She gave me an award-winning performance as a defendant, man!
I think I found a rival of mine called to steal.
Hugh, Robin, don't you introduce yourselves to our guests? As student council president, I won't have you treat them rudely.
You're right. I heard Mr. Wright was bringing a couple of guests with him. That would be you two, Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes.
Yep, I'm Athena Sykes.
And I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you. I'll pass on the handshake. I'm studying to be a lawyer. The name's Hugh O'Connor. But some call me Mr. Perfect because I never score less than 100% on tests.
Most pretentious introduction ever. And what's with his hand? Is it glued to the side of his pocket or what? Yeesh.
Let me be the first to apologise for Hugh's totally rude introduction. Sorry! Now here's my intro. I'm Robin Newman. I'm starting to be a prosecutor, like the really cool kind that nails the bad guys. No, where's the sincerity?
So he makes pottery too? What's that bracelet contraption for? Junie sure made some unusual friends. These two were the lawyer and prosecutor in today's mock trial, and even though I wrote the script, I also played the part of the defendant. Wait, these two are the guys who supposedly have a thing for Junie?
Juniper, come on, your role's beyond just that.
That's right! The mock trial's just the start! She's also in the school festival's main event!
Live on stage, Juniper Woods, and the crowd goes bananas! Woo!
I'm supposed to sing at the school festival. All the other girls were too embarrassed to try out, so... My Junie's singing on stage in front of people? She really has changed. I was responsible for making everyone's stage costumes. And this is what I'll be wearing.
That's, Lammy War's outfit, isn't it?
That's amazing, Junie, but then again, you're always good at that kind of stuff. The constellations in particular are really something. Oh, thank you. One of my favorite things to do is look up at the stars in the middle of the forest. Oh, so you found a nice sky then? Well, Apollo, didn't know you were such a romantic. It's not like that. I have this friend, he and I go way back. He got me really interested in space. Wait, you had friends when you were young? Colour me surprised. As student council president, I can't allow such mean-spirited teasing to continue. We're not students, so... I think she's angry. The costumes are no problem, but as for singing, I'm not sure. No, you can do it! That's right, and anyone who says otherwise will have to answer to me. It's like a chivalrous love triangle. A damsel in distress and two knights in shining armour. Maybe that famous Herald article wasn't too far from the truth. Speaking of the latest news, I wonder how the mock trial turned out. So how'd the mock trial end? We were just about to reach a verdict when the police arrived. Now we'll never know how it would have turned out. I guess that's what happens when there's a real murder during a fake murder trial. It ended right before the verdict. Talk about bad timing. I was this close, man. I bet I would have won. But I bet the defence wasn't doing too badly either, right? We'll settle this one some other time. I assure you I will win when the time comes. Like I'm gonna let that happen? I don't think so. I hope they don't end up hurting each other. Oh, don't worry. The three of us have been good friends since we enrolled here. We even have proof of our friendship. Proof? Like physical evidence proof? Yeah, we're studying for a career in law, and in the legal world, evidence is everything. Yeah, as long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around. Ah, the famed famous legal academy ingenuity at work. What exactly is this proof of friendship anyway? Well, it's a secret. If I show you, it would be bad luck. Oh, okay. I knew it. There's definitely some discord in Junie's voice. Our friendship is sacred and inviolable. It's not something to be put cheaply on display. Proof? We don't need no stinking proof. Us three are friends forever! I can hear discord in their voices too. But they're talking about their friendship. What's going on here? Something wrong, Athena? No, it's nothing. Oh, alright then. Hey, isn't that... Everyone stay right where you are, don't move a muscle. Oh, Fulbright, okay. Detective Fulbright? Is something wrong? Is something wrong? Why, if it isn't my little lawyer friends. Sorry, but the small talk will have to wait. Juniper Woods, you're under arrest for the murder of Constance Court. What? Wait a second, what's going on here? Why are you arresting Junie? Please, Detective Fulbright, we're involved in this case too. So you're the lawyers in the dispatch room.
the dispatcher prefers on the scene. I can't tell you everything, but I will say this. There are two major reasons for her arrest. Number one, the suspect led somebody to where the body was.
I didn't.
And number two, the crime scene's exactly how the suspect portrayed it in her script.
But you can't just arrest her on those grounds.
True, but there's more. However, I did it again. Prosecutor Blackquill specifically told me to say no more than that.
So Blackwell's from the prosecuting attorney in this one too?
Detective Fulbright, we found this in the suspect's pocket. Why, there's blood on this.
That's evidence you made for the mock trial.
A mock trial? Never heard of such a thing, but it sounds fishy to me. Real fishy. Now, if you would, officers. Yes, sir.
Junie, I have to do something. I can't let take her away like this.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Hold it! Hold it! I refuse to believe that she's the killer! Junie! I've decided. I'm going to defend you. I'll fight with everything I've got. Athena. Junie, it's good to hear you say that name again.
Hate to interrupt your bonding time, but aren't you rather new to all this? You're barely even a lawyer.
Well, I don't have much experience. I may have Apollo and Mr. Wright's help at times. But nobody believes in Junie as much as I do.
I'll help you too, Juniper. There's no way you murdered your professor.
Athena, Apollo, thank you both. I'm counting on you. We've got your back, Junie.
Guess things worked out after all. Now you have your lawyers, Miss Woods, it's time to head back to the station.
I can't believe Junie's been arrested for murder. And I can't believe I accepted a case without asking Mr. Wright.
Take a deep breath and relax, Athena. I'm here to help you with whatever you need, so let's get right on the case.
Right.
I won't have this case left in the hands of rank amateurs. You're a student. You're not qualified yet. I've passed the bar, buddy. You haven't. Shut the fuck up. If anyone's going to solve this case, it'll be me. Time to investigate.
Why, that smug little... He hasn't even finished law school.
You! That was totally rude! You're not the only one on the case, man! I'm in too, big time! Juniper Woods, I'm gonna save you! Now those two are gone, let's head back and to what I was talking about in front of the stage. About the mock trial, that is.
Right, you said the victim's location, position and so on were just like the script.
Exactly. Without a script or any props, it's kind of hard to explain. Perhaps I could help her. Her forehead. Oh my fucking god. Prosecutor Gavin, what are you doing here?
You You two seem to know each other. Is someone going to introduce me? I do believe we have the first face here. Greetings, Fraulein. I'm Cavalier Gavin. Some know me as a prosecutor, but I'm most famous for my former rock band. We were quite popular, you know, but regrettably the band went kaput. Perhaps you've heard of us, the Gaviners. I was lead vocalist. Never heard of your band, but then again, I was out of the country until recently. But can I get your autograph? You just met him like 3 seconds ago and you want his autograph? Forgive me, Fraulein, but I retired from the music biz. I'd be happy to offer my autograph as a rock star prosecutor Cavalier Gavin. Okay, that one then. She's a lively one, her forehead. Didn't know she was your type. She's the newest member of the Right Anything Agency, that's all. Nice to meet you, I'm Athena Sykes. A pleasure to meet you too, Athena Sykes. Now that the intros are out of the way, I'm sure you have some questions for me, yeah, her forehead? So what you doing here, Prosecutor Gavin? I'm here for the same reason as your boss, to give a lecture on the training seminar. Oh, right, you're the famous prosecutor. Give me Edgeworth, damn it! So who's the famous prosecutor they invited? And I have another crucial role to play. The Gaviners are getting back together for a Valentine's special performance. How the fuck does that work? Even though you guys disbanded? Which was a shame, by the way, really. I know how much you adored our music, her forehead. Anyway, I studied abroad in Germany to get my badge early, but I did graduate from here. So, wait, is that performance Junie mentioned? I see you already heard about it. Von Stone's representative was selected to sing with us on stage. On the stage was supposed to look like this tomorrow. Two big banners and a pair of Viking statues. That's just an illustration, but it's not half bad. Statues of Gavin and Phoenix. Wow. Wicked statues? Are those supposed to be you and Mr. Wright? Bingo, Fraulein. And they were so big and magnificent. What a terrible waste. But the worst part of the whole thing is, my long-awaited reunion with my mentor never came to pass. Hey, don't tell me your mentor was Professor Court. She's the one who taught me how to think about the law. Interesting. So Constance Court was your professor here at the Academy? She may have taught the judge course, but she had a huge impact on me. She was fond of the saying that ends only justified for proper means. She wouldn't tolerate dishonesty and always revered for what was right beyond all else. I can feel Prosecutor Gavin's sadness. Oh no, I think I'm gonna cry. Athena, are you tearing up? Though I can't blame you. Prosecutor Gavin owns a lot of who he is to Professor Cole. I keep saying professor when I should be saying prosecutor. It doesn't help that I keep throwing actual professors in here, by the way. Exactly. As you can see, they're both joined in purpose, so to speak, yeah? Now let's rock the place hard. Hey, I don't follow. Let's rock what? Forgot already, her forehead? I said I'd help you explain the mock trial. We're going to reprise it right here in the lecture hall. It might help us catch a killer.